some people, not all, but some people can feel the pain of others, and it's really heavy to us. And because it's really heavy to us, we want to cheer you up, or we want to help you work or talk through it. And both options are, well, a lot of modern culture would say not our responsibility, but it's not about responsibility. It's not what's causing this. I think there would be wisdom in being able to say, hey, that feeling that I have now, that feeling of heaviness, it isn't mine. I don't have to feel bad. But it is real. Well, the world has been changing very quickly, and I've been changing quickly, and a lot of what I feel in prayer and meditation for people, especially the top 20-some people that I think about on a daily basis, or I intentionally feel and think prayerful thoughts about on a daily basis. And I do that because there is a space in me that is big that I used to allow anybody into. If I met you at a music festival, if you messaged me on Instagram, I let anybody in there all the time because I left it open and had detached myself from the people who are in there the most. And I have instead now learned how to be very mindful in the mornings and prayerful for my own family, extended family, loved ones. And I've had to do this because then it keeps my heart feeling full. And with that full feeling heart, I think I make better choices. I don't spin out, and I don't think of myself as someone who doesn't have enough of a network, and I don't feel needy and wanty to have more friends or more connections than I already do. I just kind of accept the reality of what is all around me, and I trust in it, and I believe in it, and I just love it, and I don't try to have it be different than what it is. So anyway, there's a dog. Oh. But it is hard. Like, the heart will ache if you hear about the pain of someone you love. You know, you will ache for them. I think that's how heartache works. Whoever's in your heart, you will ache when they ache.
Have this huge experience and learn all this stuff where it's like my ministry classes. If there was nothing holding me accountable, I would like to go.
I'm just feeling a lot today. Feeling a little extra right now. I don't want to be resentful, and I don't want to be aware of the ways that people who haven't given much to me can then turn around and need me, and maybe I let them down, and maybe I let them down, but they've been letting me down subtly for a long time, and then maybe I let them down in a small way, not writing back or something on a thing, but that's actually learned in wisdom. Like, I did that to protect myself because I used to always feel like an eager puppy dog waiting for this person to like shine their light on me, and most of the time I just felt like an afterthought to them for a very, very long time. And to then witness that person feeling some pain, some sadness, and you feel like, was any of it because of me? Is it anything I'm doing? Is there anything more I could be doing to care for that person? Even though they haven't asked themselves that question for you necessarily. It just hurts. I think the world just hurts. The amount we want to love and the amount we actually love are not similar enough. They're not quite reconciled or reconcilable because we fall really short. We all do. So, if any of that resonates with you, if you're a sensitive soul who feels a lot all the time, it's probably a heart thing. I never wanted it to be a heart thing, if I'm perfectly honest. I always wanted it to be pretty much any other thing. My heart has felt like a liability most of my life. It's been broken, it's been frozen, it's been kicked and beaten and bruised, and I just feel very heavy and very sad most of the time. Well, I'm going to stop this because there's a stop sign right by the stop button, and my phone's going to die soon anyway, and I'm just wallowing in some sadness that isn't even mine. So I just have to say, God bless this person. Please, God bless this person and give them the peace and the healing that you've given me. Give them the tools to manage and get through these feelings, and give them a relationship with you if that's what's in their best interest. I believe that'd be in anybody's best interest, but it's not mine to say. And how does somebody have a relationship with an invisible creator of the universe? Well, I don't know. Look at any culture ever. Look at Native American cultures, look at Eastern wisdom and Buddhism, Taoism. People had relationships with the mystery, with the universe. Look at Sufism. Look at everything ever. Look at Toltec wisdom about the 4 agreements. Look at any mystical society ever. It's not just worshiping nature. It's not just like praying for no thunder. We are clearly still so small compared to some force in this entire universe. Like, if you've ever watched a ghost show in your life, then you believe in an invisible universe. You can't believe in ghosts and not believe in God. You just can't. If you believe that there's energy in a stone, like animism, if you believe there's energy in a tree, that when you hug it you're going to feel different, then you are capable of believing in a creator of the universe. It's not a huge leap between the two. If you can believe in angels or fairies, if you can believe in witches or wizardry, then you can believe in God. And that's why, actually, that's a big reason in how I chose the team that I'm on. Why I choose God is because I believe witchcraft and wizardry, like Harry Potter type stuff, is like small, tiny people thinking they can combat something like a Voldemort. I'm a small, tiny person. I'm not going to devote my life to researching control, which is what witchcraft and wizardry would be, how to control elements so that I can manipulate reality to be what I want it to be. Maybe that's what the Masons are, or some other, secret societies. It's like, I don't want to try to manipulate reality to be what I want it to be when there is a loving creator, God, who loves us and can take care of us. And you don't have to be afraid of the Voldemorts of the world. You just have to believe that God is more powerful than them, and they can't touch you. And even if they can touch you, then read the New Testament, because it'll make you feel better about what that suffering is even for. Because if God became a man and became Jesus Christ, and then spent the whole time showing us how to suffer for love, suffer for our fellow man, like, we don't have to break the world apart. We don't have to break people's hearts. We don't have to throw our lives away in trauma. We don't have to attack other people's lives in trauma. We just have to do our best. That's all there is. There's no other option. You do your best, but not necessarily in a controlling and rigid way, because that maybe won't do it. Controlling rigidity, it's like, well, then how do you get into heaven? Because you're believing in your own ability to create a perfect world, a perfect universe made by you. How are you going to handle when it starts to decay, or when destruction happens, or any other variables? You're not going to be able to handle it. So you have to believe in something bigger than yourself, because yourself is not always going to be in perfect control. All right, well, there's some thoughts on control versus not control. Throwing caution to the wind and being irresponsible is not wise, but either is the opposite of trying to control everything and believe in your own power. We're not all Harry Potter. We're not all going to beat Voldemort. Most people who would try to believe in their own power would not succeed in this creepy world full of darkness and evil intentions and temptations and all kinds of things. So, thank you, God. I know this video is really weird, but I'm just feeling some darkness, and I thought I would bring it to the light. Because I don't yet know how to be a real girl with the people that probably need me to be the most. Hello. Yeah, the kid's feet in my video. He's walking on the ledge behind me. All right, bye.